All right. Well, welcome back, folks, to Tales from the 20 Side, Pathfinder 2nd Edition Let's Play podcast. My name is Dom, and I'm your GM for this game and for many others. And I'm joined by our regular cast members of Mr. Stu Jackson.
Hello.
Mr. Neil Kelly.
Hello.
And Mr. Darren Mafucci.
Hey up.
All right, folks. Been a hot minute. How are we all doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, great. Never better.
How's January going for everybody then?
Is 2021 over yet?
Can I go back to bed yet? Is the question.
It was a good first few days. Here's to 2022.
That's it.
Actually, I got a job on the back of Boris Johnson's blundering and U-turning and indecision and dithering. I got a job as a COVID-19 tester at a school site.
I saw that.
And I was given the job, and then by the time I turned up for my first meeting with the boss, Boris Johnson had changed from saying schools are safe to, oh shit, no, based on latest polling figures, schools aren't safe, so I'm going to close them all. So he opened them for one day. So I've got this job with very little to do. But they've got the budget and everything, so they're just keeping us on. And
I need a test. You can come and test me if you want.
I'm not allowed. But I'd love to. Sorry, I
think, Darren, we might have to squeeze you into a tiny school uniform first. And I know there are certain fantasies out there on the internet relating to that, but I don't think we'll subject
I already have one.
Have you ever been spanked with a rubber glove?
I mean, that's a standard Tuesday.
That's an important part of the swabbing process.
I was going to say, what was your school life like, Neil? I mean, that really is a bit too telling.
Well, now you know, don't you? It's funny how there are things that you hated when you were a kid that you like now, and I suppose
let's just stop that there.
I think that is for the best.
I was going to say being spanked by a middle-aged woman.
Oh, God.
I thought you meant like
we tried to stop you, and you just kept going.
Yeah,
you just kept going.
We're going to get complaints again.
Oh dear! What do you mean again? Oh dear! Right. Well, I think that is a good excuse for us all to move swiftly on, whilst Darren hacks his lungs up in the corner.
Darren's still with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be with us for long, based on the sound of that.
I'm actually fine with that at this point. I've had enough. Not of you guys, just generally.
Just generally, I know the feeling. I've been saying to myself, can I go back to bed yet? At like 10 o'clock every morning for the last 3 months.
Yeah, I'm bored.
Should be an actor, mate. You could.
Yeah.
Anyway, bringing us back into our game, folks. Our adventurers, Orwin Templeton, Otto von Niederschläger, and Brother Amos, having recently defeated the witch Radosek Pavril in the Pale Tower in the land of Irison and closed the portal spreading winter across their homeland, have opted to explore what remains of the now abandoned tower, just to see what other treasures or foibles they can come across. On hearing mention of a demon locked somewhere in the tower by Captain Hestrig Orlov, the captain of the guard who had assisted our adventurers, our merry band of heroes decided that they wanted to get a look at this demon. It couldn't be that bad, could it? I mean,
whose idea was that? It was Otto, wasn't it? It was Otto's idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the record, Otto voted against it.
Live.
But went along with the majority because he is democratically inclined.
And for the record, Alwyn gave him the opportunity not to.
Yes.
Either way.
He turned it down because he's a team player.
Finally! It's taken 40-odd episodes, but he's finally a team player.
Either way, using the information given to you by Captain Orlov, you found the place where this demon was supposedly locked away. A mysterious room off the main dining area in the tower that was sealed from the outside with chains. As you interacted with the door, you heard a rattling cry come from beyond it. And with some further interaction on the door itself, the three of you, perhaps inadvertently, antagonise the creature, and it burst free of its cell, embroiling you all in the situation in which you now stand. So as we come back into our game, folks, we are still in initiative. The next person to act is going to be Olwyn, and just as a reminder from the last time we were together, Olwyn, looking at the situation in front of you, you know that retreat is always an option.
I do. Whether Alwyn knows it or not is another matter.
Okay, so bit of housekeeping there first. At the start of your turn, Olwyn, I need a fortitude save from Chardonnay, please.
Gets 18.
18, okay. Chardonnay takes 6 points of poison damage as this poison pulses in his body once again. And then you watch as Chardonnay's veins, this black ichor that was coursing through them, seems to subside and fade away. It seems that venom has run its full course. Chardonnay can act normally.
Right, so Chardonnay is no longer confused, is that?
That is correct. So Chardonnay is no longer confused or stupefied, and is no longer taking persistent poison damage.
Okay, is Chardonnay still sickened?
Yes, because Chardonnay has not attempted to retch to remove that effect.
Okay. I don't know how I'd instruct Chardonnay to do that.
I mean, if you want, we can say that Chardonnay does that as one of his actions, if you like. Akin to a cat hacking up a hairball. You know, it's not something you tell them to do. They just can't do it.
Yeah. Yes, I think that would be appropriate for Chardonnay.
Okay, so Chardonnay can give me another fortitude save, please.
Oh, that's good. 25.
25 is a success. You watch as this ichor fades away from Chardonnay, and the clarity comes back to his eyes. He sort of whimpers, and a big glob of looks to be viscous mucus is coughed up out of Chardonnay's lungs.
Nice.
And Chardonnay suddenly feels much better.
This is making me feel very queasy.
I was going to say, apologies to our listeners having their dinner while they listen. Yeah, so Chardonnay is now sickened 1, is that correct?
I believe so. If Chardonnay was sickened 2 before, he is now sickened 1.
Fantastic. Okay. So would that count as an instruction from Alwyn as an action?
Yeah, I'm counting that as one of Chardonnay's 2 actions if you choose to instruct him.
Okay. Well, Alwyn's not going to give further instruction to Chardonnay.
Okay.
Alwyn is going to do something either very brave or very stupid, or possibly both here. Alwyn is going to try and grapple the demon.
Okay, so you're throwing down the rapier and the shield, or you just...
Oh, I'd have to, wouldn't I?
You'd have to drop at least one. You need one hand free to grab.
Do you know what then? Yes, can I drop the rapier
Okay,
for the free action,
you do indeed.
raise the shield,
Yep.
and then grapple?
Okay, so roll me an... I think it's athletics for grapple. Yes, roll me an athletics check, please, Olwyn.
Oh, shit. 10.
10. That is a critical failure there, Olwyn.
I'll use my hero point.
Alright, you use your hero point.
Let's try that again. Come on. Oh, that's not much better. 13.
Okay, a 30. Well, you'll be pleased to know that a 13 is enough to upgrade that from a critical failure to a regular failure. You simply fail to grab hold of it. You sort of move toward the Mandragora, and you grab towards it. But the hide, although it seems to be quite tough and leathery, it's also quite slimy, and your hand just glides off it.
Okay. Last action, I will try and grapple again.
All right.
This gets the multiple attack, doesn't it?
It does, yes. It's classed as an attack.
Oh. 9.
9. That is a critical failure. This time, as you rush towards it to try and grab hold of it, one of these vines that it's been lashing you with sort of just lashes out, wraps around your leg, and pulls. You fall and land prone, Orwin.
Okay. As he falls and lands prone, he is going to cry out to Brother Amos, "I've got this! Get Otto and Chardonnay away from here! While it's distracted!"
I had planned on running away. So.
Fantastic. End of your turn, Orwin. We are around to Brother Amos.
Okay, so I want to get as far away from this thing as possible and heal myself because I'm in very bad shape.
Okay. So you've still got a focus point, so you can use your wholeness of body monk feat if you like.
Yes, I will use that.
So your first action is wholeness of body to give yourself 8 hit points back. Once again, you hear Orwin call this out, and you take a second just to take a breath to settle your nerves and recover some of your strength. That's one action. You've got 2 actions left.
I want to move away from the plant.
Move away. Okay. Where would you like to move to?
Over to the other side of the room.
Yeah, easily enough to do. So if you want to pop yourself where you want to end up, you can sort of hop and Dukes of Hazzard slide across the table if you like.
Yes, I do it with style and finesse.
Yeah. There you go. That's gonna be yeah. You've still got one action left there, Brother Amos.
Can I? I'm trained in medicine, so can I heal myself again?
Unfortunately not. Unless, do you have the feat battle medicine?
No.
You don't. Okay. So, if you want to kind of use medicine to patch yourself up, that takes kind of 10 minutes to do.
Oh, okay.
However, Olwyn does have a feat where he can do battle medicine, where once a day he can do it as one action.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna draw my crossbow.
Okay, last act. So you sort of you take a breath to steal your resolve, take a running leap across the room, slide across the table, and as you do so, you whip out your crossbow and rest it on the table, ready to fire.
Does a sound effect play when I slide across the table?
It can do if you wanted to.
Yes, I really do.
All right. End of your turn, then, Brother Amos. We're round to Otto, still in bull form and still grabbed by the Mandragora.
Oh god, yeah, still in bull form. Well, I think I'll try another attack. I'm still grabbed by it, so I'll try and break free.
Yeah. So, are you attacking or are you breaking free?
I don't see how I can attack before I break free. I've got to kind of charge at this thing.
Well, as a bull, you do have some quite sharp horns on the end of your head, and you have previously been sort of getting attacks in on it using those.
I'll attack.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get those horns in. So,
so it's a D20 plus 9, which is the bull's attack modifier.
Right. 11.
11 total.
11 total.
Oh no, Neil. So your first one, you struggle You struggle against it, but you can't get near it with your horns. You've got an action left.
Just one action. Was that two actions?
No, because you're still slowed, you lose one action on each of your turns.
So of course I am, yeah. I'll try the same again.
Okay.
Bit better this time. 26.
26. Is that with the -5 for the second attack of the turn?
21.
21. 21 is exactly what you need to hit this creature, Otto. Roll some damage.
It's 2d8, isn't it?
Yes, 2d8 plus 1.
2d8 plus 1. That's 6. 14.
14 points of damage. Nasty. You can see this creature is it's really struggling to stay on its feet at this point. But this whatever vim and vigour it's been getting from sucking on your blood, Otto, is keeping it going. Which brings us back round to its turn. And you watch as once more, Otto, you feel a pulse as blood is pulled from your body.
Liberating step.
All right.
Now, just as a reminder for Otto, if liberating step succeeds in releasing you, you can take a 5-foot step away.
Right. I'll probably take advantage of that opportunity.
I'd recommend it.
So, Otto, you would take 9 points of damage as this blood is pulled from your body, but Olwyn blocks some of it and you only take 3. You can also now attempt to break free, so that is an unarmed strike or athletics using the Bull's modifier, which is +9. If you want to, unless you want to stay grabbed by it.
I do not want to stay grabbed, so it's so what was it, plus athletics?
So the Bull's athletics,
Plus the Bull's modifier?
it's +9, I believe.
So it's something plus either athletics or
Yep,
Bull's
plus
mod.
9.
Okay.
Roll the d20, add 9.
D20, add 9. Thank you. Is 26.
26 is enough to break free, Otto. You wrestle yourself through. You wrestle yourself free from this creature's grasp.
I will retreat 5 feet.
And yes, the one ability of Liberating Step we've not been taken advantage of to this point. You get to move away by 5 feet. You want to head to the southwest.
To the southwest. Yes.
Right.
Southwest.
Okay. So that was its first action, to drain your blood, and then you broke free. Second action. Yeah, whatever this thing is, it really likes the taste of you, Otto. It rushes up to fill the space, and it's going to attempt to bite you again.
Oh, doesn't it have me grabbed?
Nope.
Oh, I thought it... Oh, it just tripped me up.
It just tripped you up.
Right, okay.
Oh yeah, it rushes towards you again, Otto.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a 29 to hit.
That hits, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you take 8 points of piercing damage, Otto, as it sinks into its teeth into you one more time. But that does end its turn. End of its turn, we're round to Olwyn.
Okay, with a cry of Brother Amos, I said get Chardonnay and Otto away.
I'm feeling a bit peaky. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, for God's sake. First action will be... Oh, gosh. Yes. So with the cry of run, you fools. First action will be to command Chardonnay to get away. So Chardonnay will move over by the door we came in by.
Okay, so the door you came in by was the door to the south, just so you know.
Okay. So yeah, door we came in by, And Alwyn's second action will be to stand up.
Okay.
His third action will be to move. Oh shit! His third action will be to pick up his rapier. But he is crying like, "Run! Run! Everybody, run!
All right. Easy enough to do.
Run!
Easy enough to
It
do.
is clear. 3 letters. It's really easy. Just run. Like, run. I'm
End of,
distracted.
end of Olwyn's turn. We are round to Brother Amos.
Run.
I'm going to run.
Okay. Where are you going to run?
Are we all just going to run out of this room?
It's your turn. What are you doing?
Actually, since I'm over here, I'm gonna fire a bolt at the plant demon thing.
All right. So first action, load the crossbow. Second action to fire. Roll that attack.
18.
18 total.
Mm.
Okay, 18 is a miss. The bolt sort of sails over its head and embeds itself in the ice wall next to you, Olwen. One action left.
Find me.
I'll load my crossbow again.
Third action, load the crossbow. All right, Otto, we're back round to you. You are once again grabbed by this creature.
I will attempt to break free.
Okay, roll an athletics check and add. So yeah, d20 and add 9 to it.
Does it not need to roll to grab him?
No, it's part of the ability. When it hits him, it grabs.
Oh, he was grabbed from last time. Sorry, I misunderstood.
I threw a natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. I don't think that can do anything bad, as you are already grabbed. You have an action left, Otto. You could use it to attempt to escape again, or perhaps make another attack with your horns.
I'll sod it, make another attack with my horns.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, you're right. Critical failure means you can't attempt to escape again anyway, so
Okay.
attacking with your horns is all you got. Roll that attack, Otto.
17 plus 9. 21.
21 is exactly what you need to hit, Otto. Roll damage.
2d8 plus
Plus 1.
1. 1. 5. 6.
Otto, tell me how you kill this creature that is attempting to drain you all your life force.
Within the small amount I can move, I rear back, get up as high as I can, and then twist my head and come down kind of sideways on it, driving my horns right into its heart.
You do so.
There's a
Go on, sorry.
and then I just sort of, well, mainly it's stuck there, so I have to kind of shake it off and stamp on it until I can get it off my head, and then there's not much left of it by that, so it's kind of trampled to pieces.
Absolutely. So Amos and Olwen, you watch Otto in bull form, sort of. It's very WWE. It's very much like he's doing the people's elbow or something like that. You see Otto's bull form leap into the air, very not gracefully at all. Twist his head round with the horns and then lets his weight just drive the creature into the ground. There's a last gurgled from the Mandragora before it is silenced forever.
Whew.
Well done, Otto.
Oh, thank
I
fuck for
thought
that.
I was a goner there.
So did I.
My instinct was to run, but he had hold of me, so that I could not run. So
Kept trying to release you.
For the time being, you seem to be out of combat.
now I need to heal because I have only 6 hit points left.
Yes, I think. All right, maybe second or third in the queue. I think Chardonnay. Brave doggy. Right, come here, Chardonnay. Yes, and Alwyn will start doing a treat wounds on Chardonnay.
All right. Now that we are out of combat, I think it's safe to say that those of you who are currently sickened can just take a moment to sort of just stand and sort of dry heave until you feel better. So the second condition, as well as the slow condition for you, Otto, is gone for all of you.
Good.
Am I still clumsy and feeble?
Yes, you are. That was the effect of the trap you sprang.
And what about Brother Amos?
He's not faring much better, unfortunately.
Now Chardonnay's already done the retching thing, so can he do that again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying now that you're out of combat, over the period of a minute or so, you will eventually recover yourselves. Now that there's nothing threatening you, you can take the time just to really sort of just stand and heave and put two fingers down your throat, whatever you need to do.
Okay, and Alwyn would like to start doing treat wounds on everybody. First of all, Chardonnay, then Otto. Brother Amos can go last, because, I said run!
Brother Amos.
I did run. I ran over to the other side of the room.
Okay, so you want me to do all three of those?
Yes, if you roll three medicine checks, I'll win.
Okay, so Chardonnay, 25.
That's a critical success. Should have asked before, what DC are you rolling against?
The normal lowest DC,
Lowest, so that
15.
That's a critical success. So 48 back to Chardonnay.
Just to be safe. Well, as safe as can be. I mean, Alwyn's nearly killed enough people with his healing. That is just 48, yeah?
48, yes.
So that's 12 back for Chardonnay. Chardonnay's still messed up, but a lot better. Then it's Otto. 12. Sorry, Otto.
It's a fail, but not a critical.
And then Brother
Am I any
Amos.
worse?
No, you're no worse, fortunately. And it's 25 again for Brother Amos.
That's another 48 back.
So Brother Amos, you get back 11 points.
So you sort of take half an hour. You all grab one of these wooden chairs that are arranged around this long dining table, and you all slump very, very bodily into them. And then after a minute of catching your breath and all that sort of thing, Alwyn, you lay out your healer's tools and you start tending to the injuries that everybody has received. Just need to check something. Okay, Otto, where this thing has sucked quite a lot of your blood out.
Yes.
You currently have the drained 1 condition.
Drained 1.
Drained
Yes,
1.
I did have that.
Yeah, I think I had put that on your character sheet. So
You
that's
did,
all good.
yes.
So essentially, what drained is like a reduction in your hardiness and your life force. So you're taking -1 to all Constitution rolls, which affects your Fortitude saves, and it also decreases your maximum hit points. But yeah.
I'm going to attempt a quick battle medicine on Otto.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Shit. What's the worst thing I could have rolled?
Have you rolled a natural 1? Oh,
Yes.
roll that D8, Stu.
D8.
It's a D8 damage.
And Otto dies.
You'll be glad to hear I've rolled another 1.
All right. There is a very real chance that you could have just knocked Otto out there, isn't there? Like, I think he was on 6 hit points.
Yes, you could have killed me.
Yeah, Otto.
Not for the first time.
Yeah. You take a further point of damage as Olwyn goes
Blundering into my condition.
Accidentally chokes you for a bit.
He goes to put some herbs or something on the wound from where the creature bit you to stop the blood leaking out of you. But as he does so, he jams his thumb in like really hard. As you sort of spend some time recovering your senses in this room, you find that the rest of the tower is silent. Nothing else has come to try and murder you. What do you wish to do now?
I do think we need to get the fuck out of here.
Come out of animal form.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you've been out of animal form for a little while now. Also, only last some minute, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to get the fuck out of here though, because didn't the guard lady say something about the witch who owns this place coming back?
Yep, let's go.
Something about that blah blah blah.
Now.
The witch. Yes, let's get the fuck out.
Once we're somewhere safe, I can sit and commune, and I can get us all a lot better in a safe way. Just take some time and a lot of alcohol.
Yes, I'm feeling lucky today.
Let's get out of here and go to the pub.
Shall we use these transporter thingies? The transporter pads?
It's the only way out, isn't it?
I don't know, there's doors and things, but
I'm not trying any more doors.
No. Do we want to have a quick look at where the demon was?
What could possibly go wrong? Yes.
Okay.
This time I say yes.
All right then, Alwyn will wander into where the demon was being held.
Sure, you do so. Easy enough to do, especially now that the door has been knocked off its hinges as the creature rushed through. And as you step through the ruined double doors, Olwyn, you find yourself in what certainly at one point must have been a greenhouse of some sort. You see that there are tables all around that have sort of long dried and dead plants in various pots. In the centre of the room, one of these tables is broken, and there is an ominous red stain underneath it. You recognise this to be dried blood. On the eastern edge of the room, you see that there is a big pile of bones, which all appear to be human in shape. And you can see that near this pile of bones there is a now broken chain that you suspect at one point might have held this creature at bay.
Right, don't think I need a medicine check to know that this person is beyond help.
Yeah, it's not just one person. You see multiple skulls there.
I'll come back out again to everyone else.
Yes, I'll come out with you. I've seen enough.
Yes, a lot of strawberry jam in there.
Yes, we were nearly added to that pile.
Yes. Right, let's go.
Yes, let's get the fuck out of here, as you say.
Yes.
All right. So you're making your way out of tower.
Yes, via the transporter pads.
All right. You make your way over to the ice teleporters, and you, using the item given to you by Captain Orlov previously, you transport yourselves down to the ground floor of the tower. And it's as you saw it when you escorted Nadia downstairs previously. There's just this eerie quiet. All the guardsmen, along with Captain Orlov herself, have all vacated the area, and the only sound you hear amidst the broken mirrors that line the walls is the gentle bubbling of the water from the pool, the fountain in the centre of the room.
Wasn't that frozen before?
No. You recall that there are kind of these... There's this big fountain in the centre that seemed to be pumping water through these frozen pillars on the outside of it.
Oh, yes, I remember it, yes.
Let's crack on.
I mean,
Yes.
do we want to destroy the place? Because I wonder if maybe, you know, one of Otto's fireball thingies at the pillar might, you know, bring the whole place down, which, you know, would be a yay, blow for the good guys and you two.
It's worth a try.
Worth a try.
I think we ought to get next to the door in case it comes down very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
We're sure the place is empty, right? Or don't we really care?
No.
You are like whatever, my friend.
You know, if
Yes.
there are any people there, that there's, you know, fey folk who, you know, are bastards. So
I'm over this tower completely. Burn it. Burn the fucker down.
yes.
Is it? Will it burn? Or let's see. Yeah, I will produce flame. Let's get to where we need to be, and I will produce flame. And
Okay.
where do you think I should direct my
Aim at the babbling pillar.
at the babbling pillar?
Bubbling. Yes,
Bubbling, the bubbling pillar.
Sorry, I'll say it to me normal, like bubbling.
Bubbling. I'll throw it at
Bubbling.
bubbling pillar.
Bubbling pillar.
It's babbling. It sounds like babbling when it's Alwyn.
So, where are you guys moving to whilst you do this?
The front door.
Okay, easily enough to do. You find yourselves over by the ice portcullis that led you in previously, which is currently open. It's been left open since you and Nadia you escorted Nadia out. And yeah, you can make your way out into the courtyard if you wish.
Yeah, if we can go just outside so that Otto can do his fireball-y thing.
Easy enough to do. You step out of the tower into the courtyard. You can still see the kind of imprints where the statue of the dragon Orbifex had stood nary a day previously. And yeah, Otto, you turn and you flick your produced flame back into the tower, and it hits one of these icy pillars in the centre and seems to have no effect.
I didn't think ice would burn very well. Oh well, we tried.
Try to take a shot with the longbow.
Alright, roll that attack, Olwyn.
Okay. 12.
I mean, you hit the ice. The arrow just shatters as it collides with it. Otto, you can give me a wisdom roll.
Okay.
A wisdom roll.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you...
Yes.
You're so used to
wasn't
it being
me.
you, aren't you, Stu?
I know.
So just D20, add your wisdom modifier, Neil.
Is 9.
9 total.
9 total.
Okay, don't worry.
Not-
Believe what you
not-
wish.
Not very wise.
Don't know. Was the warmth coming from the water, or is it cold water?
It's you sort of inspect it. It is warm water. You know, not sort of scaldingly boiling hot, but warm.
Can you make things cold as well as burning them, Otto?
No, but I have acid splash. I could try that.
No, I'm thinking like you don't have ray of frost or...
No.
Have you considered turning into a shark and biting it?
When it melts, I'll be happy to turn into a shark. Perhaps I can bring it down with hideous laughter. Or maybe I could summon a fae to start digging away.
Do you know what? I've got something better here. I'll go into the bag of holding and pull out one of the alchemist's fires.
All right. What would you like to do with it?
Lob it, once we're all outside, at one of the pillars.
Sure, easy enough to do. You launch this alchemist's fire. It breaks open on these icy pillars. You see the viscous liquid scatter and ignite as it hits the air. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Owen, you can give me a wisdom roll now as well.
19.
19. Owen, you get the sense as you see the alchemist's fire scatter and burn away that although this tower is made of ice, there is very powerful magic at work that is keeping it in the shape it is.
Yeah, something itching at the back of my head says
And
I'm hiding to nothing.
with such a high roll there, Olwyn, you also get the sense that it's probably not within your current means to bring this place down.
Yeah, let's bugger off. Right.
We can't leave any kind of booby traps, can we? That's always fun.
We probably maybe can, but you know, the more time we spend here, the more chance we have of being caught by this really powerful boss person.
I was thinking at least maybe a banana skin on the stairs or something.
I really think we ought to just
a lethal trap.
let's go.
All right. So you turn with a mixture of happiness and sadness in your hearts. Although you've suffered something of a defeat here, you've also claimed quite a large victory for yourselves as well. And as you leave the courtyard of the Pale Tower, where are you heading to next?
It's a good question, chaps. I think we head in the general direction of World B so we can meet up with Nadia.
Agreed.
Wasn't there something we had to do?
Yes, meet up with Nadia.
And was that it? There was nothing.
Yes, once she's got her family, then we're going. Yes, we're going else. We're going somewhere else.
Yes, we are. I knew.
I've probably written it down somewhere, but you know, it's the excitement.
All right. So are you making your way back towards Walsby? Is that what you're doing?
We're going to attempt to, yes.
All right.
I mean, this worked really well. The last time we tried to do any directions, we ended up totally fucking lost.
It did. I mean, so if you want to just follow the road, you can very easily get to Walsby in a couple of hours or so.
That would be too easy, wouldn't it?
No. I think there's good, sensible. Follow the road.
Although, of course, we are exposed on the road.
Keep to the road. Stay off the moors.
If someone, well, have I heard that advice before? No, if someone was looking for us, then they would easily find us on the road.
Yes. If I say beware the moon, you know where that. Yes, it was play we once saw with the bard when the bards came to town. Yes.
All right, so I will go along with the majority decision because that's the kind of guy I am.
Because it always works out so well.
Otto is not bitter at all.
I'm feeling wonderful because of my decision to abide by the majority. That's always a wise move.
Fair enough. All right, so the three of you and Chardonnay are making your way back towards Walsby using the road. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but once we're about... So Alwyn's intention is once we're about an hour away, so like halfway-ish, to get off the road, make a little mini camp, and then he'll sit and drink from the stein and use his lay on hands to heal people and Chardonnay.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. So you sort of make your way.
As long as it takes.
You make your way out of the tower, and you find yourselves progressing back down the mountainside of which you'd already travelled, and following these sled tracks that are quite heavily cut into the snow. You're very quickly able to find your way down the mountain, and you sort of begin following the road back in the direction of Woldsby. And as you do so, once you've sort of been moving for half an hour to an hour or so, or when you do spot what could be a good place to take to set up a small camp, as it were.
Cool. Do that. Yes. I suggest the two of you take it in turns to do watches. Maybe I'm going to be getting drunk.
I'll go first.
Okay. So obviously, bearing in mind it is the middle of the day, so it's not like you're going to sleep outside. But yeah, certainly.
Don't be so sure.
Certainly, if you're taking watches whilst Alwyn does this, let's have a perception roll from Brother Amos, please.
8.
8. Okay. You spend a lot of this time, Brother Amos, just kind of thinking about what happened in the tower just now, and perhaps how close of a call it just came. You just came to. But you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It's a brisk, crisp day. Although possibly the warmest that it's been for you so far during your time in Irison. Now, that's not to say it's suddenly like you're in the Maldives or anything. It's just it's less cold than it has been. As you're taking this period of watch, there, Brother Amos, nothing too out of the ordinary happens. How long are you spending doing this, by the way, folks?
How far down is everyone on their hit points?
I'm way down.
How many?
How many down or how many left?
How many down?
41.
41 down. Okay. And Brother Amos?
I am on 25 of 56.
Sorry, no, I'm not 41 down. I'm being totally pessimistic. I'm only 37 down.
So you're 37 down. Okay. And 21 out of 56.
25.
25 out of 56 is 31 down.
21.
21 down. 21 down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is 2 lay on hands for each person, including Alwyn and Chardonnay.
Okay.
So everyone gets 24 back, basically.
So you're looking to spend over an hour here, is what I'm saying.
Time well spent, I think.
Yes, 1 hour 20 minutes.
All right. So just as you begin getting toward the end of this hour, or when you've been sat there and nothing's happened, Brother Amos, we're just coming to the end of your kind of watch period here, and just as Alwyn is finishing up yet another lay on hands of everybody, he's starting to look quite woozy. You see approaching from the other end, approaching from the direction of Woldsby. You see a female figure with vibrant red hair approaching you.
Draw your sword.
Get ready, gents.
And
Draw sword and shield.
And as you sort of sit there ready with your weapons drawn, this figure gets a little bit closer, and they seem to stop as they see you, and they call out to you and they say, "Now what the devil are you idiots doing, sat out here in the cold?"
Healing! Put the sword away. Shield.
And
Hello, Nadia.
actually, it's quite mild for this time of year.
Sure it is.
How many hit points did I get back?
20. Well, if we're doing the full hour and 20 minutes, then it's 24.
24.
Right. Well, I take it by the way that you're all covered in blood that you found your demon.
Yes, do you want drink?
It's not all of this blood is our own.
I'm all right for now, but thank you. Now, come on, you three. Let's get you inside.
The glory of Cain the Kalian.
When you say inside, where are we going?
Taking you back to my place, aren't I? That's what I said.
All right.
I thought you were only going to have a look for this thing, and I'll be honest. I started getting a bit worried when you didn't come as soon as I thought you would.
And you were right to be worried. I voted against it. I think I might have mentioned this before.
We looked and we found it, and yes,
And it wasn't chained up
nearly
anymore.
died.
We got the shit kicked out of us by a bush.
Yes.
Right. Well, it sounds like the three of you need to come and get yourselves warm. Come on. One of you carry Alwyn. I'm not so sure he can stand right now.
I'm fine.
Brother
I
Amos
can-
will give Alwyn a hand walking.
Yes, he has helped us a great deal.
Oh, Brother Amos, you're my mate, you are.
And Nadia leads you back towards the town of Waldsby, where you quickly find yourselves being led into the welcome atmosphere of Nadia's hut. You can see that her kind of caretaker Kashka is inside, just sort of seems to be helping her two boys sort of pack things into a small box of sorts. But you're led back inside. The fire is roaring, and as you sort of sit down and slump in the corners and such, Nadia sort of rushes over to the kitchen area and brings over a tray of salted meat that seems to have been left over from the night before.
Perfect. I could kill a kebab.
Salty pork.
I'm grateful for anything.
Yes. Thank you, Nadia. You're true friend. You're my mate. You are.
Yes, thank you, Nadia.
It's quite all right. You folks have done right by me. Oh, it's only right I do the same.
Oh, speaking of mates, where's your blue friend? You know, the friend. Blue friend.
My blue friend. I don't have no blue friends.
You know, the one in the point to the, well, unsteadily perhaps, to the alcove.
Oh, Hatch. Oh, he's still there.
Isn't he blue? I thought he was blue.
No, he's not blue, Alwyn.
Oh.
You,
Hello, Hatch.
you hear a voice from the from the area of the kitchen. Hello.
Yes, you're my mate.
If you say so.
And we do. I think it is unanimous, our love for you.
And Nadia sort of looks at the three of you and sort of says, well, you three, I must confess I was hoping to get on the road today, but you three look like death warmed up, if I'm totally honest. So why don't we rest here one more night? We can get moving first light in the morning. What do you say?
Yes, just need a little nap.
All right.
Nappy nap.
Tell you what, you do that, Alwyn. You get yourself some sleep. I'm going to go into town, get some supplies. Do you threes need anything?
Healing potions.
It's healing potions.
Lots of healing potions.
We've got some healing potions.
More.
Yes. No, yes.
Sorry to say, Amos. We're kind of out in the boonies here. We don't have much in the way of magic. I can see if there's some natural remedies or something, but I doubt you'll find healing potions here in Walsby.
Not to worry.
We don't need fancy big city magic. Just the local stuff will do.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right.
So we need more of that kebab.
Kashka can sort you out with something, Owen. So you're good for food. You're good for cold weather gear, that sort of thing. It's got to be, if we're going as far as Whitethrone, it's at least a week's travel.
Oh, you got cloaks. Oh, I don't have a cloak. Do I have a cloak? I've got a cloak. No, yes, I've got a cloak. I'm wearing it.
Yeah, I think we all have got cold weather cloaks.
Yes. One of you has the cloak of the yes course.
Yes, that would be me.
Yes, suits you, sir.
It's just my size. Thank you.
Yes.
It wraps me up nice and warm.
All right. Well, as I say, I'm going to get a few bits from me and the boys, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
Actually, do you know what? Actually, I think maybe this cold weather clothing is a really good idea. It's not just cloaks; it's clothing under the cloaks.
I'll see what I can do. Kashka, look after these three, will you? Owen, don't drink no more today.
Oh no, done all the healing done.
All right.
But it does sound like good advice.
And she turns and she leaves. You hear the door close behind her, and as the door closes, you can sort of see that Kashka and the boys are still busying themselves, sort of getting things packed into boxes and whatever. And unless there's anything particularly you want to do whilst you're waiting for Nadia, the three of you slump very gratefully against the walls of the cabin and just begin taking yourselves a little breather. And that is where we're going to end for this episode, folks.
Alive!
We
ended this episode alive! Oh my goodness, which I wasn't expecting, I'll be honest.
No, I thought my number was up.
Yeah.
Tales from the 20 Side is a Feagle Films production in association with Juicy Falls. Music by Nazar Ryback from hooksounds.com. Editing by Stu Jackson. Find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram by searching Tales from the 20 Side or by visiting talesfromthe20side.com.